everyone, I'm Steph from wildfoxstitchery here on Flosstube, and I have an extra video for you today. Today I'm going to talk to you about the upcoming stitch along that my friend Luminea and I are hosting in September. It's called Fall for Foxes, and you can see we both have a post on Instagram about it for more information. But we would love if you would join us in September for stitching on some foxes. There's so many cute patterns out there with foxes, and I know a lot of people love foxes. Who doesn't love a fox? And you know, with my username wildfoxstitchery, that I absolutely love foxes, anything to do with foxes. So this is the perfect stitch along. So if you can join us, don't forget to use the hashtag. I'll put it here. It's Fall for Foxes SAL. And also make sure you tag both of us in any posts so that we can see what you're working on. So in this video today, I'm going to show you the fox patterns that I have planned to work on in September for the stitch along. I'm also going to show you some freebies that Luminea and I both found on the internet that you might be interested in. And I'm also going to show you as well my favorite fox patterns on Etsy. So maybe as you see some of these, maybe you'll find a pattern that you haven't seen before that you will like, or maybe you'll get some ideas of a pattern that you want to do for the stitch along with us. So let's get started. First, I'm going to show you the projects that I have planned to work on. There's 2 kits, there's 2 full coverages, and then there is a FlossyFox shop pattern that I just decided to add on, and 2 of these Luminea are both starting together and working on during the month together. And then we'll both have other projects that we do aside from that. So let me show you the kits first. This is a Letistitch kit. As you can see, it's a fox in the meadow. What is it called? Well, it's called Summer Dreams. But it's super cute, and I couldn't resist it when I saw this. I got this on Amazon. So this is one that I'll be starting. There's the floss in there. And then the other kit is the one that we're both going to be starting, and this is a Riolis Kit. This is one I got a few years ago at Hobby Lobby when they were having their clearance. This is, what is the name of this one? I don't know what the name is, but I'm sure you've seen this one before. So this will be fun. I'll use whatever's in the kit here. Super cute. I'm excited to start both of those. And then the FlossyFox pattern that we're both going to start is called Bats and Bells, Tea and Spells, and it looks like this. So that is another one that we're going to be working on. And then the 2 full coverage patterns, one I've actually already started. You've seen it before if you've seen my videos. It's called Bringing the Moon, and it's charted by Thread Geeks. It looks like this, and artwork is by Kate Fedora. The second full coverage that I've been planning on starting, I've been wanting to start ever since I saw this come out. I think it was January or February, but it's Mini Fox in the Flowers, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. Artwork is by Ray Powers, and it looks like this. As soon as I saw this one, I bought it because I loved it so much. I can't wait to start this one. So yeah, those are the 5 things I'm going to be working on. Now, let's take a look at some of the favorites that I have on my Etsy favorite list, and maybe these will give you some ideas. I'll put pictures up here so you can see them. I don't have any of these. These aren't anything I bought, but someday maybe I will buy some of these. So the first one is Autumn Fox by Stitchrovia. I love this one. I've only done one Stitchrovia design before, but this one looks super cute. And I did see someone stitching this and it looked amazing. And it made me want to start it too, but I can only start so many. Another one is Kitsune Fox by Lunar Fox Stitch Shop. Something a little bit different, but still fox related. I love this one. Well, I love all of them, but I really like this one. Next one is another FlossyFox shop, and of course, with a name like FlossyFox, you know that she has plenty of other patterns with foxes in them. So this is only just a couple of hers. But this one is Home is Where the Fox Is, and I will definitely do this one someday. Super cute. And then another of our favorite designers, NeedleLot Designs, has a few fox patterns. Two that I really like are the Art Nouveau fox. Looks like this. And then if you don't want the typical orange fox and you want to do an Arctic fox, she also has an Arctic fox pattern. So the stitch along is for any foxes, no matter what color they are. And then we have the Snowflower Diaries, the Fox and the Magic of Autumn. This is what that pattern looks like. I'm going to pull these up in my photo gallery here so I know what I'm talking about. Okay. And then Haunted Frames has a fox book of fox tales. That one is really cool looking. What else do we have? Little Stitcher Shop has Little Autumn Fox, and that's cute. It's got a little alphabet on there, a little sampler if you want to stitch that, or it has the fox by itself too. We also have the Forest, well, it's just called Forest Cross Stitch pattern, but it looks like this. It's by MamaWitchCrossStitch. And I did just recently buy a different pattern from her shop, which I am excited to start soon. You'll see that in the future here. But this one has a fox and a couple of other little forest friends, so that's fun. And then we have the Little Fox by Crocetteagogo shop. Let's see if I can find it here. These aren't in order for some reason. Oh, maybe I don't have a picture of it. Oh, there it is. So it says fox and blue scarf. It's got a little bird sitting on the fox. That's cute. I do like that one. Another one that I found by the Floss Mouse is just called Fox Cross Stitch. Nice and easy and simple. And then we have the Artsy Housewife, Abalonia's Apple Tree, which I'm sure you probably have seen before. But that's a fun pattern. Someday I'll get that one too. Counting Puddles has a fun pattern called Frolicking Foxes. I really like this one. So that one is definitely something I'll do in the future as well. And then Pigeon Coop Designs. You've probably seen a couple of fox patterns from him. Here's Arctic Fox and Forest Fox, so a couple examples that you could do. And then LovePoppet also has a fox design, and it looks like this. So that's a simple but very cute fox. I like the pattern on that, and I like how it's made into a pillow too. That'd be fun. And then All Forest Embroidery has quite a few fox patterns. In fact, you'll see a couple in the freebie section here coming up. But this is not a free one, but I really, really, really like it. It's called The Goose and the Fox, and I just think it's so fun. I would love to stitch this one soon. I just love the colors on this too, and the storytelling. And then Lauren at Curlicue Stitches gave me an idea of one to add to my favorite list. I don't know if this one is on Etsy, but she is going to do Rest a While by Plum Street Samplers. And I really like that one too. I have not done any Plum Street Samplers, although I do have one. I have the skunk pattern already that they have. And then Stitchy Princess on Etsy has a couple of patterns. They are winter foxes and winter woodland primitive. So they look like this. These are cute, and they are more of the winter fox patterns rather than the fall ones. So it's something a little bit different. And then especially that winter fox one doesn't look like it would take too long to stitch up, but it's still very cute. And then Primitive Hare has this fox pattern that I had on my wish list for many years, but I have not gotten it yet. Someday. And then I found one more, and it's by Needle Treasures Nook, and it's called Winter Forest Fox. Let's see if I can find the picture. So another winter fox pattern, also very cute. So those are my favorites on Etsy that might give you some ideas of a fox pattern that you haven't seen before, perhaps. And then I'm going to show you the freebies that we found, and I'll link the freebies below. And the Etsy shops, I'll just put the name of the pattern and the name of the shop. And you can look them up on Etsy if you're interested. So this is a freebie that I have, and it's by Barbara Anna. It's called Light. It is a fox, though, a fox holding, I believe she's holding a lantern. I'll have to find a picture. I don't have one right in front of me. But yeah, this is a super cute one. I can't believe it's free. So I'm going to do this one eventually, as I have fabric and everything, but I'm not going to do it in September for the SAL. I'll wait on that. And then All Forest Embroidery, like I mentioned, has two free ones with foxes in it. So they've got one that's called Autumn Skittering, and it looks like this. And Pumpkin Color Autumn is the other one, a little fall sampler. So those will be linked below, or if you go to their website on the freebies section, you can easily find them too. And then the Barbara Anna one, I believe you have to go through her Ko-fi, and that might be, I'll post the link, but I think it might be through her Instagram. And then I found on lovecrafts.com, I found this Zweigart Autumn Fox. If I click on these links, I can see what it looks like. Okay, now I remember. So that's a cute free pattern. A nice fall one. And then Doreen Jones, I found a free fox pattern from her. So you might be familiar with her. I'll post that link below here. It's on gathered.how. Gathered.how. And then Cunning Cross Stitch has a free one. It says For Fox's Sake, and it looks like this. And then Tourmaline Pattern on her Ko-fi shop has a free fox pattern. It's called Fox on a Break. Looks like this. And again, all these will be listed below, so you can click on the links, hopefully, as long as it all works out correctly. Charlotte Pattern Lab has a free fox. It looks like this. And that's on her Instagram. You get there through her Instagram in her bio. She's got a link to the files there. And then Wild Violet Co. has a really cute silhouette of a fox and a raven, I believe is what it is. And then smartcrossstitch.com has a fox that looks like this. It's a fox sitting in a chair doing embroidery or cross stitch. It could be either one. It says fox and embroidery on the title. So that is a free pattern. And then stitchdelve.com has a free fox pattern, a sleeping fox. And then there's even a free full coverage pattern that I found. Well, I didn't find it. Luminea found it. But on itchystitchy.com, and I did download this one because I really thought it was really cool looking, and I would like to do it someday. So I'll post the link down below, but it looks like this. It's really cool if you're looking for a free full coverage. I think they have other free full coverage patterns on there too. So that's fun, and I hope that this video gave you some ideas. We really hope that you will join us in September for Fall for Foxes Stitch Along. If you do, make sure you use the hashtag Fall for Foxes and tag both of us in your posts so that we can see everything that you're stitching on. So I hope to see you in September for the Stitch Along.